A pair of wild father and son found a woman from the city. Since the son Mike had not seen a woman in 18 years, he seemed unusually excited while treating her wounds, tried to place his hand on the woman's leg, seeing that she was still unconscious, grew bolder, but just then a few black fungus mushrooms suddenly grew on the woman's arm. The woman woke up at that moment, looked at the strange plants on her arm in horror, then enduring the pain, she pulled off the mushrooms, but suddenly the woman woke up again. Turned out it was just another dream, but the woman found that the pain in her arm was still there. Ever since the woman came into their home, the father and son became much more diligent. While they were out hunting, the woman secretly took out a walkie-talkie, began trying to contact her team, just then accidentally stepped on a wooden board. Underneath it there were some modern equipment, and a photograph of the woman. At that moment the two wild men returned to the cabin. The woman quickly hid everything she had discovered. In the days that followed, the father and son did not stop the woman from calling for help, because the father John said that no one could leave this place. The woman asked why, but John mysteriously replied that there was a god in this forest. The woman found this absurd, but then remembered how the wound on her foot, which had been pierced just yesterday, had completely healed overnight, started to doubt science. That night a vine suddenly appeared and tried to crawl into the woman's body. Fortunately John covered her mouth just in time. The woman narrowly escaped the danger. Meanwhile the father and son had already grabbed their weapons and stood on guard. It was obvious that an unknown creature was approaching the cabin. After the woman understood the situation, John immediately got up and stood on guard. But just then another vine appeared beside the woman. At the critical moment, John slashed the vine with a knife. Then he immediately covered his mouth and nose. Turned out the vine was filled with terrifying spores. At this moment, Mike kept staring at the door, because the real monster still hadn't shown up. Mike knew the monster wouldn't leave so easily, so he cautiously moved toward the door. Suddenly a monster covered in mushrooms burst straight in.